say proud.
My third and final message is to the graduating senior class of 1986. Well, I've been watching for 4 years as we've all grown up. We started off as silly little freshmen who are afraid of our own shadows. We then progressed into tough sophomores with a little self-respect and someone below us to pick on. Eventually, we matured into serious intellectual juniors with all the ulcers of college applications and driving tests before us. Now, we've grown into easygoing, carefree seniors with all the power and respect that maturity brings. And next year, whether it be in the job or at college, we'll be silly little freshmen again. We just can't win. I've enjoyed spending my high school years with you guys, and I wish you success in all that you do. How about a little applause for ourselves?
What do you think of your first full day as a senior?
I really don't think there's any room for anything but my schedule and, you know, just the excitement that's generating. I feel sparks and I see people and their faces are glowing. And I think I'd like to mirror Andrew's remarks and say that I look forward to a prosperous senior year.
I want to tell you how excited I am about Miss Richmond's class, because I'm looking forward to a really good year in there.
I'm so glad to be back, let me tell you. Yeah. Real, it's just great.
Seeing everybody again, getting back in the school spirit, swing of things and everything. Great time.
I hate it. This is so boring. There's nothing to do.
So I can tell you right now, I have 100 questions in trigonometry to do.
Too much homework. Homework is the problem here. There is just too much homework.
How do you feel about being senior?
I don't know how it is to be a junior, so...
How do you like
like the United States?
It's nice. I love it.
Oh, that's good. How long have you been here?
2.5 weeks.
What are you looking forward to this year at Watchung Hills?
To have a great year with the students in my class and all the activities that we have planned, and to make sure everything runs smoothly.
Just like activities and stuff, I guess. Cheerleading, you know, the games, pep rally. You know.
And what are you looking forward to this year?
Prom? Prom.
Mr. Mayor, what are you looking forward to this year?
A winning soccer season.
Yankees in the World Series, thank you.
What am I looking forward to? Hey, Mike, what am I looking forward to?
The senior parties.
Senior what? Parties. Senior parties. And what else? What am I looking forward for? Graduation.
Graduating.
The last day of school.
Graduation. Yep.
Graduating. Getting out. I'm looking very forward to getting out.
178 days from now when I graduate.
Success.
Hi, I'm here with Josh Gladstone, the president of the All-School Council. What are some of the things your organization plans to do this year?
Well, we're going to try to, All-School Council is going to try to become a student motivated group as opposed to a figurehead of the administration this year, and we're going to try to get a few things accomplished that have never been done before. We're not going to shoot at really amazing goals, but we are going to try to assert ourselves. We're probably going to try to fight for senior lunch privileges. You know, we can go out to Burger King and eat at Burger King or the pizza place that's nearby. We're going to try to get that. It's a desperate fight, but right now we're working on gathering information so we can fight the administration on that.
Okay, what other activities are you involved in at the high school?
I'm involved in Script and Q, and I've done a couple other activities, but I think Script and Q is the main one.
What roles have you played in Script and Q?
I played Fagin last year in Oliver. That was a great part, and I played Snoopy in Snoopy.
How would you like your friends and teachers to remember you after you've graduated from the high school?
Probably as the warm, caring, and sensitive human being that I truly am.
Who was your favorite teacher at the high school?
Mrs. Forsman, I'd say, was my favorite.
And what teacher has taught you the most?
That's a good question. I would have to say, I think Mr. Battiato has really taught me a lot about English. I think it's really a good class.
Okay, one last question. What can you see yourself doing 10 years from now in the year 1996?
Probably starving in New York City, trying to be an actor, or either that or working somewhere and making a large amount of money because of my charisma.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm here with this year's senior class president, John Leach.
Hi.
Hi. What was your reaction when you learned that you had been elected the president?
Well, I was initially excited and happy because it was a surprise, sort of. I thought maybe I had a chance, but you know, when everything finally came together, it was exciting.
Do you have any advice for the underclassmen to help them through their senior year?
Yeah, try and pass chemistry, and most of my advice to go to sophomores, because sophomore year for me it was just really bad. So what I would say to them is, you can have fun, but you got to get your schoolwork done.
What plans do your organization have for this year?
Well, this year we're going to, of course, do the prom and finance that and get the bids taken care of. And I have a few ideas of my own. There's going to be, hopefully, maybe in the spring, some sort of water balloon or tomato fight where you buy a ticket and you buy a certain amount of weapons, water balloon or tomato, and you just have two teams and you attack each other. But as far as other things are concerned, there's going to be a Super Sunday Super Bowl sub sale sometime this winter. That'll be around Super Bowl time this winter.
Okay, John, if you could be a song, what song would you be?
Song. Well, there's a James Taylor song called "Knocking Around the Zoo." It's about this guy in an insane asylum, and he says stuff about, you know, there's a chick who's paid to be my slave, which is a nurse who drugs him if he gets out of hand, and I'd say that song, "Knocking Around the Zoo," James Taylor.
Could you sing a little bit for us?
It's a hard song to sing without music. I'd like to, if I could remember the words here. No, actually I couldn't, because it's...
And if I'm feeling edgy, it's a chick who's paid to be my slave. Yeah, watch out, James. But she'll hit me with a needle. She thinks I'm trying to misbehave. Now the keeper's trying to cool me. Says I'm bound to be alright. But I know that he can't fool me, 'cause I'm putting him uptight, yeah. And I can feel him getting edgy every time I make a sudden move. Whoa, whoa, yes, it's true. And I can hear him celebrating every time I up and leave the room. Up spoons, babe. And if I'm feeling edgy, there's a chick who's paid to be my slave. Yeah, watch out, cooch. But you hit me with a needle if you think I'm trying to misbehave. Yeah.
Make a one man weep, make another man sing. Change your heart to a little white dove. More than a feeling, that's the power of love. Tougher than diamonds, rich like cream. Stronger and harder than a bad girl's dream. Make a bad one good, make a wrong one right.
Nick Rebels, the 1985-86 football captain. What was your team's record this year?
We were 2-6-1.
And when did you first become involved in playing football?
Freshman year, I came in and played.
You didn't play before that?
No. Freshman was my first year of football.
How did you become involved in this? Or why?
I always wanted to play football. I didn't play Pop Warner football, but I always wanted to play high school football. So.
What other sports do you enjoy here at the high school?
Baseball.
Is football part of your future?
Could be. Very well could be.
What will you miss most when you leave the high school?
Probably the good times I had in football and baseball with teammates and coaches.
Does any particular football game stick out in your mind?
Probably the win against Voorhees this year, and the comeback before the half against East probably the most.
Okay, one last question. What can you see yourself doing 10 years from now in the year 1996?
Hopefully making a good salary and working in the city.
City, do you know what yet?
No.
Okay, thank you very much. Hi, I'm here with Annette Savini and Kirsten Wagner, the captains of the 1985-86 cheerleading squad. How did you first become involved in cheerleading?
Well, when I was in elementary school, I tried out for the Pop Warner football team, and I just kept going in junior high for All-Stars, and I just kept continuing through high school.
Is there anything specific that the cheerleaders have done over the summer to get ready for the season?
Well, this year we went to camp for the first time. Last year we talked about it at the end of the year, but we couldn't get together. No one could go at the same time. But this year we made an effort, and 12 of the 14 girls were able to go. And it was a lot of hard work when we were there, and we all complained. But when it was over, we were all really glad we went. It changed us a lot. I think it really helped.
Well, if there was one thing that you could change at the high school, what would that be?
Nothing, really. It's fun.
Well, the only thing that I could say is cheerleading is never even talked about as a sport, and I think that's wrong, because I think we practice hard and we do a lot, and it's not even recognized as a sport here. The athletic director doesn't recognize it as a sport, and neither do a lot of the students. And, you know, if people just change their ideas about it, I think it would help a lot.
Is there anything that you could say to the underclassmen to help make their senior year any easier?
Well, work and get along with the other students, just to organize your time. Because senior year does take up a lot of your time if you're in activities.
Here, one last question. What can you see yourself doing 10 years from now?
Hopefully happily married and having a good job.
Married also, the family.
Okay, thank you very much. Hi, I'm here with this year's drill team captains, and your name is?
Diane Scheibel.
Kathy Garino.
Donna Chester.
What exactly is this drill team?
Well, we're pom-pom girls, and we use different pieces of equipment, and we go with the band to like competitions and stuff, and we like accent the band with their music. And we do dances and different routines with the color guard also.
And how many girls do you have on the drill team?
We have 18.
And who choreographs your routines?
We choreograph them, and Mrs. Forsman helps. She gives us suggestions, but we do most of the choreographing.
What has been done to make the drill team, this year's drill team, different from the ones in the past?
Well, we got new uniforms this year, which was different. Basically, we're pretty much the same. We have four routines, and we use little swing flags for one and palms for two. And this year we got hats, gold top hats for one of the routines. But basically, it's the same.
How did you feel when you had learned you had been nominated for the court?
I was really, really, really surprised. I was really happy. I don't know. I was just surprised.
What could you see yourself doing 10 years from now in the year 1996?
Hopefully graduated from college by then. Like have a job in the city and, you know, just go out and work and have a good time. I don't think I'll be married by then. And that's it.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Paula, how did you feel when you first found out that you had been nominated to this?
I was surprised. I mean, I'm on election board, so I kind of helped count all those ballots, but I didn't really think I'd get picked. It's nice. It's, you know, it's nice to be, I guess, picked out of all those people.
What can you see yourself doing 10 years from now?
Let's see, 10 years from now, I'll be 27. I don't know. Maybe married. I'm not sure yet. I don't know. I guess just like having fun.
You don't plan to have a job?
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, working, but I mean, I can't tell you, like, I'll be cooking over the stove at exactly 10:05. I don't know. I don't really know, but whatever.
Okay, thank you very much. How did you feel when you first learned that you had been elected to be a part of the court?
Well, I was really surprised, but I was very happy, and I felt really honored. It was a really good feeling.
What can you see yourself doing 10 years from now in the year 1996?
Well, like I said, I'd hope to have a career in international law. I'd like to be traveling if possible, and I guess maybe married, not having kids yet, but, you know, at some point.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. How did you feel when you first learned that you had been nominated for Miss Watchung Hills?
I was happy, and I felt honored that my classmates thought enough of me to pick me as a candidate.
What can you see yourself doing 10 years from now in the year 1996?
Having a successful career and marriage and a family.
Okay, thank you very much. How did you feel when you learned you had been elected to be a member of the court?
It made me feel really good to know that my classmates thought I deserved to be a candidate for Miss Watchung Hills.
What do you think your reaction will be when you win?
When I win? If I win? I would be happy, but if I didn't win, I'd be happy for the person that did win.
Are you involved in any other activities here at the high school?
I'm a cheerleader and for basketball and football, and I'll probably be diving, and I'm in Key Club and Spanish Club this year.
Okay, what will you miss most when you leave the high school?
I'll miss all my friends and my parents and my teachers. I'll miss everything, I guess.
One last question. What do you see yourself doing 10 years from now in the year 1996?
I'll probably hope to have a career in physical therapy and be married and settle down. That's it. Be rich.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Bye.
And now the court for 1985-86, the candidates for Miss Watchung Hills. Miss Jane Ciani, accompanied by her father, Robert Ciani. Miss Paula Connor, accompanied by her father, Mr. John Connor. Miss Hillary Shackelford, accompanied by her father, Mr. John Shackelford. Miss Shelley Pleva, accompanied by her father, Mr. Jerry Dlugosh. And Miss Martina Blessing, accompanied by her father, Mr. Hans Blessing. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the young lady chosen by the student body of Watchung Hills to be the 1985-1986 Miss Watchung Hills is Miss Hillary Shackelford.
be taking him by his welcome grin. He's imagining how well you fit within his skin. Never smile at a crocodile.
Hi, I'm here with this year's girls tennis team captains, and your name is?
Tracy Praza.
Jessie Lipschutz.
What is your team record so far this year?
4-0.
And what is your personal record?
This year for
Altogether?
76-8.
63-5.
How long have you been playing tennis?
6 years.
6 years.
What can you see yourself doing 10 years from now in the year 1996?
Being rich, hanging out in my Porsche, driving around, having fun.
You don't plan to have a job?
That's for my husband.
And Tracy, if you were a song, what song would you be?
Invincible. That's our team song.
Can you sing some of that for us?
Jessie's the singer. You're the singer. No way.
Hi, I'm here with the 1985-86 boys cross country team captains. And your name is?
Brian Johnson.
Sam Tolan.
What is your team's record so far this year?
We're 4-0 at tri-meets so far.
Does the team have any goals for this season?
Well, yeah, we'd really like to win the conference, and we're pretty confident about it.
Does the team do anything specific over the summer to get in shape?
Yeah, we have a program where we're supposed to run 15 miles a day. However, we run less, but we do run over the summer.
What can you see yourself doing 10 years from now?
Probably being pretty successful, I hope, and making money and having a family.
Pretty successful at doing what?
Running and photography. That's about it.
I would say I would like to go into some form of science or something, engineering or math or something like that, and being successful at it.
Okay, thank you very much.
walk all night. Yeah, you do the walk all night. Here comes Johnny, gonna tell you the story. Hand me down my walking shoes. Here comes Johnny with the power and the glory. Backbeat, the talking blues. He got the action, he got the motion. And a boy can play the dedication, devotion. It's in it all the night time, in the day. The song about a fiddle on a woman. They do the song about the night. Then they do the walk all night. Yeah, you do the walk all night.
Hi, I'm here with Meg White, the captain of the 1985-86 girls cross country team. What is your team's record so far this year?
We're 3-1.
And what is your personal record?
First race I came in first, and yesterday I came in second.
What are some of the things that you do over the summer to keep in shape?
Well, over the summer I worked, but every night I ran 6 miles, and it's hard, but it's worth it when the season comes around.
Okay, one last question. What can you see yourself doing 10 years from now in 1996?
I'll be 27. I guess I'll be married, and hopefully I'll be kicking some butt in the business world and making some money, and hopefully I'll just be happy. I don't know.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Hi, I'm here with Amy Peachwitz and Ellen Vaglos, the captains of the 1985-86 field hockey team. What is your team's record so far?
Well, we're undefeated. We played 2 games and we tied both, but we should have won them both.
Do you do anything special over the summer to keep in shape for this season?
The whole team goes to field hockey camp at a college.
And how did you become involved in this game?
Well, first I went out for tennis, didn't like it. So then I went out for cross country, and I didn't like it. So then I went out for field hockey. I didn't have any idea what it was like, but then I loved it.
Is there any game that specifically sticks in your mind from the field hockey season?
Last year's county finals against Ridge, we played our best hockey ever. It was at Somerset County College. It was a big game, a lot of fans. That's what I'll always remember.
The game against Franklin that they protested against us, we beat them and they protested the game. We had to play it over, but we beat them anyway.
Is there anything specifically you'll miss about Watchung Hills when you're gone?
Definitely field hockey. I'll miss the coach and the family feeling of the team.
And you, Ellen?
Same hockey, Connard, just the whole thing about I don't think hockey is going to be that close in college. The team is all friends. And
I'm here with the captains of the 1985-86 soccer team. They are Ed Simon and Scott McManus. How far do you two predict you will go in the conference, in the counties, and possibly the states?
If things go right, I think we should win the counties and states. Well, it's a little shaky.
Conference, too.
Yeah, the team's real young right now, but I think we should do good in conference. States, I'm not quite too sure yet.
What is your team record so far?
1-1.
Both of you, I don't know, Scott, whether you're ready for this question, but do you plan to participate soccer in college when you get there?
When I get there? No, I haven't thought of it yet, but I think I will.
And Ed?
Well, only if I go to a small school. Right now I'm looking at bigger schools, and therefore I probably won't play.
In the year 1996, 10 years from now, what do you plan on doing?
Making lots of money and just having a normal life.
Anything unique in there, or are you just going to be plain old boring and make money?
Plain old boring and make money.
Captains of the 1985-86 soccer team.
Hey, here we go. Start the bid off. And $3. $3 here. We got one. Okay, that's $4. $4. Anybody? Right here, I see $4. $4. Come on. I see it. Wait, no, there you go. $4 back there. We got $5 right there. With 6 right there. $6. There you have 4 and 6. Sure, $6. $6 right here. $7. $7. Hey, don't clean your locker. Look at him. He wants to clean your locker. He wants to follow you around the entire day. Come on, okay. Here, now we got over 7. We got over 7 back there. 8, 9, good, 10. 10, we got 10 right here. I want to hear 11. I want 11. Come on. You can't tell me. $11 right here. Come on, look at it. It's working. It's working. I want to see it. I know you got it. We have to go. Come on, Joel. Joel, I'm sure you're thinking about it. Come on. Okay. $1. No, we're over at $12. So that's $11.50. Anybody for that? $12. Damn call. $12. $12. Going once. Going twice. Sold. $12.
How much did you spend on them?
$6.
What have you made them do today?
Oh, sing songs, pick me up at home. Oh, what else did you do? Carry my books.
You made them wear what, togas is
Togas,
this?
yeah. And my sign.
Wait, how much did you buy your slaves for? 22. You think they're worth it?
23.
No.
22.
I believe that we've done more than most other slaves had. I mean, the other ones who were
No,
purchased
they
for
were
over $100 didn't really have to do anything. And look at this. This is degrading. But
I'm not gonna make them bark.
no. Bark?
Already barked.
He already
barked
barked
to the other
all
one.
day.
$2.50 together.
Which is $1.25 each.
There's an excuse though, because no one was here and we went on sale. We went on sale like right when the bell rang. It was like Amy Peachowitz was in front of us and they went for $3 too. And there was nobody here to buy people. So that's our excuse.
Do you guys think you're worth $13?
I think I'm worth a lot more than that.
I sure think so. After all, look at these polyester skirts. Come on. You could do better than that.
Yeah, what's your name?
Rich.
And what's your slave's name?
Bonnie.
Why did you become a slave today?
You tell her.
To raise money for the Key Club.
Bonnie picked it up.
Excuse me.
Now, obviously, you're a slave yourself. Isn't it tough to have a slave and be a slave at the same time?
She does like double the amount of work.
What have they made you do today?
Well, my back hurts. I had to give them piggyback rides.
Piggybacks. We made
Piggybacks.
out to lunch.
We went out to lunch. We had to carry their books and like
Really
walk into
garbage.
class. We had to wipe off their seats before they sit down.
Sing I Love Jeff McManus.
I have to say that, you know, we love Jeff McManus and Matt McDonald and stuff.
Did you think it was fun, and would you want to do it again?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What? We raised a lot of money for Key Club.
All right, well, thanks a lot.
And what are you dressed as today?
Alana Curry, the Thompson twins.
Why did you decide to dress that way?
Because nobody else wanted to be her.
Why did you like her?
She's different looking. I don't know. I'd rather be a person than a thing, like a type of person. That's who I wanted to be.
Arnold Schwarzenegger as the Terminator,
Why did you decide to dress like that?
because I felt like it.
Do you like him?
Yes, he is my idol.
What's it supposed to be? No fashion babies. Why did you decide to do that?
I don't know, a friend of mine and I are doing it for work.
Why do you want to be a bag lady when you grow up?
Well, they can save lots of money just by living off the land. And then they go and they're rich. They do.
You made it yourself?
Yeah. I just drove out to Fabric Land and bought 3 yards. Threw it on this morning.
How'd you make your tambourine?
Out of an old container and bells.
Well, you understand what I'm supposed to be, don't you?
No.
Well, neither do I.
You're just there.
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah. You could consider me here. Yeah.
Okay. Why don't you take your mask off and let us see who you are? Why'd you decide to be Tina Turner? Because I just did. Because I like her, because I saw her on TV, because I decided to wear her. I don't know. How'd you make up your costume?
I went to Fabric Land and I bought vinyl material and I sewed it. And I used my real hair.
I'm here with this year's 1985-86 seniors. Could you please give us your name and your position?
Tom Preston, point guard. Don Tagliatella, guard.
Cliff Lusser, guard.
Ron Candyman, Mobus. Diggy diggy, give me two. Give me two.
What's your position?
Oh, forward.
Tom Timko, power forward.
Lloyd LaFerrere, center.
Dr. Duncan. Gene McAteer, guard.
Okay, and these are 1985-86 captains, Mike LaFerrere and Gene McAteer. What is your team's record so far this year?
6-9.
Okay, when did you first become interested in the sport of basketball?
Oh, wow. I guess around middle school, 7th grade, 6th grade.
And how long have you been playing?
I guess that would make it about 4 or 5 years, 6 years.
Well, I guess I got cut from 7th grade team, so I guess around 8th grade, I just really started playing serious.
Is there any specific game that will stick in your mind after you've left the high school?
The Somerville game was pretty good. Should have won that one.
Yeah, Somerville lost. That was a big one. That hurt.
Okay, one last question. What can you see yourself doing 10 years from now in the year 1996?
I doubt I'll be playing basketball. Sitting behind a desk, probably.
I don't know what I'll be doing. Hopefully I'll still be able to play somewhere, do something.
Okay, well, thank you very much. I'm here with the 1985-86 seniors of the girls varsity basketball cheerleading team. And your names are?
Corinne Travado, Patty Driscoll, Jackie Mazikin, Kelly Irillo, Hillary Shackelford, Tanya Kushner.
And here are the captains of the basketball squad.
Laura Martin.
And Annette Savini.
How long have you been cheerleading?
Since about 2nd grade.
Since my sophomore year.
And what first made you become interested in this?
Well, my mom was a coach for the cheerleading squad, and I was the mascot, and ever since then I've been a cheerleader.
Is there any particular event that will stick in your mind in years to come?
During the summer when we went to camp, and Annette and I were escorted down the wrestlers' hallway. They showed us their rooms and what was going on with the other cheerleaders at the camp.
There was other things happening, but we weren't involved and we were just watching.
Okay, is there a particular cheer you'd like to do for us?
Oh, okay, yeah. Ready? Ready?
Okay. Wait, we got to dedicate it to someone.
We don't have to dedicate. We'll dedicate it to the boys.
To the whole basketball team.
1, 2, 3. U-G-L-Y, you make your mama cry, you're ugly. Hey, hey, you're ugly. I seen your dog, he's ugly too. You must be twins. He looks like you, G-L-Y. You make your mama cry, you're ugly. Hey, hey, you're ugly.
I'm here with this year's 1985-86 basketball captains, Maria Welbrock and Jackie Haskell. What is your team's record so far this year?
3-10.
And how did you first become involved in the sport of basketball?
Through middle school. And I don't know.
How's about you?
Through middle school. We played together from like when I was in 7th grade and she's been in 6th grade, and we've
Been interested since then?
Yeah, we played 4 years.
Is there any special thing that made you become interested in basketball?
Not really. Just something to do in your spare time.
Is there anything specific you do over the summertime to get in shape for basketball?
Camp. Summer leagues. Camp.
Do you see basketball as being a part of your college career?
If not varsity, maybe intramural, probably, definitely.
Okay. Is there any particular game that will stick in your mind even after you've graduated from high school?
Probably the first game of the season when I found out I was only senior on the team and I almost died. That's the only game, really.
Okay, one last question. What do you see yourself doing 10 years from now?
Probably getting a tan every day, lounging out in my new.
In your new? In your new what?
No, seriously, I'm probably working for TV or radio if I possibly can get a job in that field. Maybe coaching a little basketball or softball or anything like that.
Okay, well, thank you very much.
Thank you, Nance.
I'm here with this year's 1985-86 wrestling captains, Pat Blute and Chris Davidson. What is your team's record so far this year?
We're 1-7.
Is there anything specific you do over the summer to become prepared for the wrestling season?
Well, we lift weights, and I went to wrestling camp. Not this year, but the past years.
Do a little running over the summer, just keep in shape, you know, for the upcoming season.
Is there any specific match that will stick in your mind for years to come?
Yeah, I went against Hillsborough.
I don't know, I always like wrestling Voorhees. I went against Voorhees a lot. And I like wrestling them because they're good. That's about it. And in our match against Manville last year when we won.
That was really exciting. That was a good match.
Why was it exciting?
You know, I came down to the 188-pound weight class, and Legato won the match, and he won his bout, and he won the match for us by points.
Okay. One last question. What can you see yourself doing 10 years from now in the year 1996?
Not wrestling. What do you?
I don't know. Hopefully I'll be married to something comfortable.
Have a house with the kids in the truckster.
You don't plan to be working?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I plan to be working, yeah. I don't know what I'm going to be doing, though.
Just get through college.
Right.
Hopefully I'll get a good job.
Okay, well, thank you very much.
Thanks.
Not the wall.
I'm here with the senior captains of the boys 1985-86 swim team. What is your name and what do you swim?
I am Glenn Hagan, and I swim 100 butterfly, 100 breaststroke.
Mark Smedley, I swim just about freestyle, and that's it.
Is there anything that the team does in the off season to prepare for the swim season?
Sleep.
Well, for the most part, nothing really. I mean, swimming's like a one-shot deal. There's some
Yeah.
people that swim year-round, and then some that swim on summer leagues and other teams. And
Is there any specific meet that will stick in your mind after you've graduated from high school?
Well, probably this one, actually, because this is the first time I've made states. I did it today for butterfly, and last...
What does it mean to make states? What do you have to do?
Well, they have cutoff times, and you have to make that time. And for me, it was kind of weird, because every meet, I'd cut down, getting closer and closer and closer, and, you know, Coach Fowles would be there, and he'd be doing this or this if I made it or didn't. And today, like a cool dude, he was going, it's like, give me a break. But I made it today, so it takes a lot of practice and a lot of work. But
what was the question?
So you remember.
What can you see yourself doing 10 years from now in the year 1996?
Oh, boy. Well, if everything goes as planned, hopefully I'll be a robotics technician and just hanging out. I'll have a wife, maybe 2 kids. 2's enough. You know, I just be a regular old person.
Wow. I hope I'm like normal. That's
Never happened.
That's my main goal. 10 years from now, I'm gonna be normal. Normal. Yeah.
It'll never happen.
I think I can do it by the time I get out of college, and maybe I'll go to like some master's program for a year, and maybe I'll get normal. And if I do it, like, I'll write you all letters and tell you I got normal.
Do you have anything that you're planning to major in or that you'd like to be working in 10 years from now?
Being normal. No, seriously, I really don't know. It's like fluctuating, like economics, some kind of business. I really don't know.
Okay, well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay. All done now? Oh, we're not supposed to walk away.
I'm here with the 1985-86 seniors of the girls swim team. Please tell us your name and what you do.
I'm Lisa Poggi, and I'm manager of the swim team, and I love you all.
I'm Tara Ocean, and I'm proud to be the manager of the girls swim team.
I'm Stephanie Murray, and I swim 100 freestyle.
Karen Rossi, and I swim 200 freestyle.
Karen Stockman, and I swim 200 freestyle. And here we have the seniors, the captains of this swim team.
Debbie Ziegler, I swim 200 IM back and fly.
Sharon Let's and I swim freestyle and fly.
And what is your team record this year?
We're undefeated.
How many years?
Now.
How many years have you been undefeated?
3. It's our 3rd year.
What made you first become interested in the sport of swimming?
Nothing. What can make you interested in swimming? Nothing. I don't know.
I just dove off the block, and I just love to be in the water.
Is there any specific meet that will stick in your mind after you've graduated?
States.
And why is that?
Because we all went down together. We went on the same bus. We all went out to lunch together, and you see everybody from like the state who's really good, and you can sort of match yourself and see where you stand within the state.
Well, one thing is like Mrs. Sakow's husband came, and we won last year, and it was really fun, and everyone was just together and cheered for everyone.
It's a meet that everybody gets into, and everybody.
You meet people from
you
your
do good
friends
times
with everyone.
I just got it done. Thanks.
You just had it highlighted.
And it might turn green.
So we're going to take a big bucket of water and pour it over her head. We'll throw her in.
You know we really only wanna hear things we like to say. But if I say to you, please don't do it, you do it anyway. Sometimes I know we gotta be cruel to be kind. When I ask you what you see in me, you say our love is blind. It's only you.
Hi, I'm here with Liz Combs, this year's National Honor Society president. What was your reaction when you learned that you had been elected the president?
Well, I was happy. I was junior liaison, so I was up against another really good kid who would have been good in the position. So I was happy. I thought whoever got it would be qualified. So.
What are some of the things which your organization plans to do this year?
Well, we do support a girl in the Philippines. We have some fundraising ideas to consider. We really just started, so we're just beginning to form our plan. So we don't have anything concrete yet.
What will you miss the most once you've left Watchung Hills?
My friends and the teachers and the activities I'm involved in, but mostly my friends.
What would you like most to be changed about Watchung Hills?
I'd like to see more trust between the administration and the students. I was with kids from different, all parts of the country this summer, and comparing my high school with theirs, we have to walk around the halls with passes and just the whole point system. It's so strict, and I think that we should have a little bit more freedom, throughout the school.
One last question. What can you see yourself doing 10 years from now in the year 1996?
I'd like to be happy. I'd like to have a family, a successful career, just really enjoying life.
Okay, thank you very much. Hi, I'm here with Tom Atkinson, the president of this year's Script and Cue. What plans did your organization have for this year?
Well, this fall in November, we're going to be putting on Woody Allen's Don't Drink the Water, November 21 through 23. In the spring, we're putting on The Music Man sometime at the end of April or early May. We also have our traditional talent show, which is going on sometime in January. That's about it right now. We haven't had much time to plan anything else, but we intend to do more, like field trips and stuff.
Hello, my name is Carol Forsman.
She's lying.
That's true. And I am the faculty advisor to Script and Cue. Welcome to this year's production of Woody Allen's Don't Drink the Water. And here's some of the people who've made it possible.
Hello, I'm Josh Gladstone. I portray Walter Hollander in tonight's performance of Don't Drink the Water.
I'm Bryson Coopersmith. I play Krojak, Russian spy after the Hollanders.
John McElwain, the ambassador, John Penn's father.
He's not really my father. I'm John Penn, and I play Axel McGee, the klutzy son, and I wasn't typecast.
I'm Tom Atkins, and I play the cook, the gay cook, and I was also not typecast.
I'm Susan Kuehl. I play Susan Hollander, the dippy daughter, and I was typecast. I'm Lydia Peterson, and I play Miss Kilroy.
Mike Costanzo, lighting board. Jim Waddell. I'm Giannis Kaznar.
How are you? I'm Martina Blessing. I play Marion Hollander.
Hello, I'm Josh Gladstone. I'm playing Walter Hollander in tonight's performance of Don't Drink the Water.
My name is Spider Glenn Compton. I'm in charge of sound effects, I think.
Hi, I'm Eileen Park. I play Sultan's Wife #1. I get to follow Dave Keimer around. So much fun.
Hi, I'm Dave Keimer. I'm in love with myself. I am a god, a BS artist. I played the Sultan of Bashir in this evening's show. I was also in charge of tickets. Anything else? Thank you.
Hi, I'm Michelle Kazak, and I play the Canis. I'm a snob.
Hi, I'm Alex Vashman. I don't know why I'm up here. No, actually, I'm makeup crew.
Hello, I'm Rick Engdahl, and the little book said I was Novotny, but I don't know what that is. But I'm Sue Walt's Taser's partner.
Hi, I'm Will Combs, and I play Mr. Burns.
Hi, my name is Brett Dupuy. I'm stage manager, and I'm the fool that loads Josh's gun.
I'm Chris Shiras, and I'm Seth Director. Yes.
Hi, I'm Sarah.
My name is Barbara DeRosa. I'm wonderful, and I do makeup. Now let me go.
Hi, I'm here again to tell you about a new dietary drink.
I'm better than he is. He thinks he's wonderful, but he's not. Really.
I'm Susan Philp, and I'm the chairperson of Ushers. Is that it?
Hi. I'm Craig Hillman, and I play a priest.
Hi, I'm Pat Lott, and I'm really proud of the kids. They did a super job. That's it.
Hi, I'm Stacey Goldstein. I'm the student director.
Hello, I'm Josh Gladstone, and I'm portraying Walter Hollander in tonight's production of Don't Drink the Water.
Pardon me. We have not met, have we?
I'm John Randolph from Washington, D.C. I work in the Department of the Interior. I was born in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I have a wife and 4 children. I went to school in California and majored in agriculture. I drive a Chrysler Imperial. I'm John Randolph.
And I'm his lovely wife, Carmen.
How do you do? Giannis Kaznar, and this is the Countess Wilhelmina Bordoni.
Say hello to the Countess, darling.
Hello, darling.
Well, say this wine is extraordinary. Have you tasted it?
Oh, exquisite.
Yes, rather diffident and ephemeral. Wouldn't you say, Mr. Randall?
The bouquet is subtly demure, yet the flavor is playfully articulate. Esquire magazine.
How long have you been here?
Just a few days. 2 weeks. We're staying at the big hotel. I don't like it very much.
Well, Walter, we really must be going.
How amusing. My own wife forgets that I am Sam Randall.
Sam?
John Randall.
John Sam Walter. My real name is Randall John Sam, but everyone in Washington kept getting it confused with Lyndon Johnson. John Sam, John Son. I kept getting his phone messages and meat bills.
How interesting.
Yes. Well, we really must be going to Afghanistan now. Tunisia, Afghanistan. Come on, Marion.
Marion? I'm his lovely wife, Carmen.
Oh, allow me. It's my cigarette lighter.
Oh, may I have a light?
Certainly. Damn Zippos never work.
Well, no matter. We must be going. The party is about over, and I hate to be the last to leave.
Lucky those Zippos never work.
Shut up, Marion.
Mrs. Forsman's been with you for a few years now, and she's retiring this year. Can you tell us something about Mrs. Forsman?
The most memorable experience I have with Mrs. Forsman and her directing was during a Don't Drink the Water rehearsal. She came equipped with about 7 or 8 sleeping bags, and she proceeded to lie them all out on the stage, and we had a combination slumber party in rehearsal.
What shows have Script and Q put on the 4 years of your being here at the high school?
Well, in my freshman year, they did Dracula and Can-Can. Next year, they did The Night of January 16th and Bye Bye Birdie. Junior year, they did Snoopy and Oliver, and this year they finished up with Don't Drink the Water and The Music Man.
Friends, the idle brain is the devil's playground. Right here in River City. With capital T, and that rhymes with P, and that stands for pool. We surely got trouble. Right here in River City. Gotta figure out a way to keep the young ones moral after school. Mothers of River City, heed that warning before it's too late. Watch for the telltale signs of corruption. The minute your son leaves the house, does he rebuckle his knickerbockers below the knee? Is there a nicotine stain on his index finger? A dime novel hidden in the corn crib? Is he starting to memorize jokes at a Captain Billy's whiz bag? Are certain words creeping into his conversation? Words like swell and so's your old man. Well, if so, my friends, you got trouble. Right here in River City. With capital T, and that rhymes with P, and that stands for pool. We've surely got trouble. Right here in River City. Remember the Maine, Plymouth Rock, and the Golden Rule. Oh, we've got trouble. We're in terrible, terrible trouble. That game with a 15-numbered ball is the devil's rule. Oh, yes, we got trouble, trouble, trouble. With a T. Gotta rhyme it with T. And that stands for pool.
One last question. What can you see yourself doing 10 years from now in the year 1996?
Probably acting. I'd like to do, something in the theater, so it would be fun. That's probably what I'm going to do.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah, that's been fun. Hi, Ma.
Don't know much about history, don't know much biology, don't know much about a science book, don't know much about the French I took, but I do know that I love you, and I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be. Don't know much about geography, don't know much trigonometry, don't know much about algebra, don't know what a slide rule is for, but I do know 1 and 1 is 2. And if this one could be with you, what a wonderful world this would be. Now, I don't claim to be an A student, but I'm trying to be. For maybe by being an A student, baby, I can win your love for me. Don't know much about history, don't know much biology, don't know much about a science book, don't know much about the French I took, but I do know that I love you, and I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be. La ta 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 ta. History. Biology. Well, la ta 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 ta. Science book. French and truth. Yeah, but I do know that I love you,
I'm here with Rick Schwager, senior representative of the boys tennis team and a player in the first doubles. What is your team's record this year?
We're about 13-8 now.
And what is your personal record?
12-2.
Is there anything that the boys do over the summer to stay in shape for the season?
I really don't know. I guess everybody just keeps playing over the summer. We don't work out as a team over the summer, if that's what you're asking.
Okay. Is there any particular match that will stick in your mind after you've graduated?
Yeah, probably beating Pingree in the county tournament, because Pingree was #1 in the state and they were undefeated. My partner and I beat them this year, so that was a pretty good win.
Did the team win the counties or just a few of you?
No, just Andy and I at first doubles, we won individually. So.
Are you planning to go to college?
Yeah, I'm going to University of Tampa.
Do you see tennis as being a part of your college career?
Hopefully.
Okay. Have you done any breakdancing lately?
What does it mean? Voices of being our country. Don't take things as they appear to be. The same babies cry by their mother's side. Sweet land of liberty for spacious sky. We got actors running for president. So what the hell's going on with this government? No hurt is worse than a mother's pain. Whether love for her child goes down the drain. Spins used and abused, but would never expect that the child should birth.
No, breakdancing ended a little while ago.
Okay, one very last important question. What can you see yourself doing 10 years from now in the year 1996?
What can I see myself doing? Driving around in a Ferrari.
Do you plan to have a job?
Yeah, I'll own a couple of corporations. Something like that.
Okay, well, thank you very much.
Okay.
I'm here with the captains of the boys track team this year, Brian Johnson and Dan Lormore. How long have you been participating in track and field?
4 years. Well, wait. We'll go to him first.
3 years.
But yeah, like all through high school, and I did a little in middle school, but that doesn't really count because I didn't have pole vaulting then.
How did you first get involved or suckered into the track team here at Watchung Hills?
Well, when I moved here my junior year, Coach Pfeiffer, asked me to be on the team. I said sure, and that was it.
I don't know. My friends that were older, they thought I was pretty crazy, so they talked me into vaulting, and it was a lot of fun.
Okay, one final question. Where do you see yourself being 10 years from now?
I'm gonna be really poor, but but I'm gonna be a bum. I'm gonna be an owner of a gym in Hawaii. 10 years. I'm gonna be huge.
So look for that Lower Morris gym in Hawaii.
No, Black Panther gyms. Okay. Hawaii. They'll be in the mainland by then.
And you, Brian, where do you see yourself being 10 years from now?
I'm going to be making some money and have a nice wife and kids and still running. That's it.
Okay, guys. Well, thank you very much.
Anytime.
Every time we touch, hey, I don't know. Tell me where to begin, 'cause I never ever felt so much. Hey, and I can't recall any love at all. Oh, baby, this goes a long way. It's got what it takes. So tell me why can't this be love? Straight from my heart. Oh, tell me why can't this be love? I tell myself, hey, only fools rush in. Only time will tell if we stand the test of time. Oh, I know you've got to run to win. Hung up on the line. Hey, no, I can't recall anything at all.
I'm here with the senior captains of the girls track team. Please give us your name and the event you competed in.
Karen Rossi, 100 hurdles, 400 hurdles, 200.
Beth Hendy, the discus and shot put.
Megan White, the mile and the 2 mile.
What was the team's record this year?
4-4-2.
Thank you.
Is there anything else you're involved in here at the high school?
Color guard and swimming and a lot of clubs and stuff.
So how's that you?
I'm a French club in junior state and swimming.
National Honor Society. Cross country. No, I'm not doing cross country. And that's about it.
Okay, one last very important question. What can you see yourself doing 10 years from now in the year 1996?
Owning a large company and being rich.
Okay.
Digging in Egypt for artifacts.
Managing the Burger King restaurant down the street.
Okay, well, thank you very much.
I'm here with the senior golf representatives. Could you please state your name and what position you golfed under?
I'm David Mattino, and I was usually number 5.
Peter Bruno, number 8.
Pat Blewett, number 7.
Do you know the team's final record?
14-6.
Was there any outstanding records set this year?
Well, Todd Anderson really was good this year. I think he had like 2 losses, so he played really well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't it true that this is your second trip ever to the state's final in the 2 years in a row?
Yeah, that's true. We had a good team this year. We did it last year, but I think this year's team was even better.
Do you plan on going to college?
Yes.
Is golf going to be a major?
I'm considering it, but I don't know. I'm undecided right now.
Do you plan on going to college, and is golf going to be part of your college career?
Yeah, I plan on going to college.
Is it going to be part of your career?
Oh, no.
I'm going to college, but I'll just golf for fun. None of this. No.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
captains of the 1986 baseball team. Would you please state your name and position?
Cliff Luster, center field.
Paul Batista, left field.
Ron Mobus, mascot.
Dave Wild, third base.
Ezra Sosani, pitcher, third base.
These last four gentlemen are the captains of the 86 baseball team. Would you please give us your name and positions?
Daryl Huff, pitcher and first base.
Charlie Merrill, catcher.
Nick Reppel, second base.
Paul Zoppi, pitcher, infield.
All right, well, guys, as the captains of the 86 team, can any one of you give me a particular, what you feel would be the particular strength of the team this year?
I don't mean to get sentimental, but it's definitely our team unity.
Yeah, I'll have to agree with Daryl. Offensive hitting.
And I also have to make a comment. We definitely are a very strong team here. Togetherness is definitely a main thing. Definitely, we do things together all the time.
Eat, sleep,
we're like brothers
trips,
here.
etc.
We're like brothers here.
Just where do you picture your life 10 years from now in the year 1996?
Probably behind a desk somewhere, I don't know. Coaching Little League, maybe, I don't know.
beating my kid. Hopefully behind a desk somewhere, earning a nice salary.
Already earning a nice salary and driving a Porsche.
Yeah, I can see that too.
That's about it.
You know, I want to be a bum, I think. No, seriously, I don't know. I'd like to coach maybe Little League or maybe high school or something. Yeah, exactly. Live the life of a baseball player.
Thank you very much, fellas. Have a good game today.
I'm Mazi Kamikaze here with the 1986 varsity softball players. I'm the catcher. What is your name and what position do you play?
Fedis Vagelos, third base.
Neezer Imbriaco, I play first. Amory Tomzak in right field.
And now we have the acting captains. What's the team's record so far this year?
They're 13-8. Yeah, 13-8.
How many kinds of pitches can you throw?
How many? 3.
What are they?
Drop, a changeup, and a fastball. You're my catcher, you know.
Okay, one last very important question. Where do you think you'll be 10 years from now?
Hopefully married and working as a medical technologist with a lot of money.
Yeah, probably married, working for an accounting firm. Make money. I'm going to be an accountant.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, bye.
I'm here with John Leach, president of the senior class with the end of the year roundup. John, what were the accomplishments of the class of '86 this year?
Well, they were few and far between. Let's see. Let's see, you're putting me on the spot. See, I don't know anything. Class of 1986, we had a prom Friday.
The prom was a success?
Did you like it?
Yeah.
It was a success.
What else did you do this year
Personally, or just like for the school?
for the school?
Oh yeah, we had a slave auction. Thanks, Nance. We had a slave auction a while ago, and that was kind of not so good because a lot of teachers raised a big hullabaloo, and we couldn't call it a slave auction. We had to call it a student rental, and that wasn't a success, Nance.
No.
No.
Okay. If you were to give yourself a report card on your job this year, what grade would you give yourself?
Letter grade?
Yeah.
Me personally, or the class of 1986?
Yourself personally as president.
I'd give myself an A+.
Josh, how do you think the overall year was?
Well, to be honest, I thought it was a good year. I thought we did a lot of fun stuff. From an all-school council perspective, I thought it was a solid year. It was nothing extravagant, but it was also, we did our duty. We made a lot of money. We had 2 excellent scholarships, which were won by some very deserving recipients. And I think from an all-school council perspective, it was a good, solid year.
Did the council accomplish all the goals that it had set out to do in the beginning of the year?
Yes, it did. It accomplished all the goals. It did not go above and beyond the call of duty, but I think we did a good job in fulfilling our duties.
What were some of the things that you did this year?
Well, we, of course, raised money for the scholarship, and we had a dance, and we, geez, that's hard to remember. We did do a lot, believe it or not. We had several contests. We had several exciting spirit raisers, such as the Spirit Week, and did many exciting things which are so memorable. The list is infinite. I can't remember any of them, though.
How do you think the year went for the class of 1986?
I think it was good. We had a great prom, and I think we were lucky we had some money raised from the past 3 years, and it was good. I thought it was a good, fun year.
In this lonely world, ask any girl, she'll say, make it last forever. I'm holding out my hand. I finally understand. So turn out the lights, oh yeah, we'll make it last forever. I've been down the streets of desire. Sometimes I was so uninspired.
Mr. Bailey, do you have any year-end comments or advice for the class of '86?
Well, I have a lot of year-end comments. I don't know where to begin. I'm really proud of the class of 1986. They have distinguished themselves in a lot of areas. They have done very well academically, which is our primary goal at Watchung Hills. But beyond being good students and having a real, I think, an excellent year, they've been very, very nice people to work with. And I consider a lot of the members of the class of 1986 as being excellent students, but also being as good friends. And I look forward to seeing them as they get out of high school.
As for my wishes for the class, I've got two. One long range is that everyone in the class lives a healthy and happy life and gets to do just about whatever they want to do with life. And a near range or close range goal is have a nice, sober graduation. Okay?
My only comments would be to stay loose. I know you're all anxious to get out of high school here where we have a lot of bureaucratic rules and regulations, and once you go to college you don't have to go to class. If you don't want to, it's up to you. No one's going to hassle you about it, and just be responsible for yourself and do yourself good.
Never compromise with your principle. Never. Stand up for what you believe in. Fight for it. You'll be a happier man and woman. For God's sakes, don't go into teaching.
I'd like to say that the class of '86 I enjoyed this year, especially some of the students that I've had in the metalworking and the automotive program. The advice that I could give them is, keep trying. It's going to be hard for you to find work. It's going to be tough for you to find good education for work that's going to be in the future, but you got to keep trying.
Well, my only advice is that if they work as hard as they're capable of working, I'm sure that they're going to be very successful in whatever they try. I have found this class to be an exceedingly bright class when they apply themselves.
The seniors that I've dealt with this year have been very, very nice people. They've been a joy to work with. Advice, I hope they set themselves a goal, and I hope they reach that goal. And I wish them all much, much success.
Biggest advice to any class, not just the class of '86. Go out of here and have a heck of a good time, but learn. Learn.
The only advice I would give is that if you have a chance to do something, and it's something reasonable and it's something good, and you don't know whether to do it or whether not to do it, you should do it, because you may never have the chance to do it again. Opportunities knock oftentimes only once. So if you have a chance, and keep your sense of humor. That's the most important thing of all. Keep a sense of humor throughout your life. You've got to have a good sense of humor.
These are my memories of the class of 1986.
We love you, man.
Be good, be careful, take it easy, have fun, lots of luck.
I think they should remember their family, their friends, food. No, money, wealth, power, that can all be taken away in a minute, but the important things are everlasting, and they're the things that get us through the rough times. And I think they should always keep a sense of humor, because that gets you through the rough times too.
Keep having lots of fun, gang. Enjoy yourself in college, reach for your dreams, and lots of luck.
They have been somewhat in a unreal situation, I think, in a lot of situations here at the high school. I think life itself, they're just going to have to live and learn, and hopefully they'll make no mistakes.
A lot of the seniors have participated in the Script and Cue program, both technically and on stage, and that's one organization that's really going to miss them. As far as being in my class, I've had an entire year of 4 classes of seniors, and I think the trip to Washington and some of the current events that we've done in my classroom have shown that I think they're going to be challenged in college, a lot of them, especially from the honors classes, that they're going to be with students from other schools that know a lot more about what's going on in the world. And I think that they better decide what they feel about things like apartheid and divestiture and tax reform and some of the other things that may not sound too exciting, but they're things that people in the world are aware of.
Do you have any advice for the class of '86 as they move on into the real world?
Yeah, consider what you want it to be for your children. I think the world is getting to be a more hectic, a more frenetic, and a more turbulent place. And I think if we look beyond ourselves to see what we can make for other people, we'll all be in a better position.
Study hard, succeed in college, and make lots of money. You're going to need it.
As far as advice, I'd like to say to them, set a goal and go for it. Know where you're going to go and just make sure you get there.
My advice to all the people in the class graduating is do the best that you can, give everything 100%, don't worry about failing, but worry about all the times that you never really tried. And good luck.
So I think that with leaving high school and going out to college or a job, that I would just hope that they remember high school and remember whatever they've learned from their different teachers, and also remember to take everything one day at a time. Don't try to look too far down the road.
I try not to give too much advice. Most of you people are very mature and responsible and know exactly what you want to do, and if you don't, you will find out in the next couple of years. And in a couple of years, you'll be giving me advice. All I wish you is a lot of luck in the future. Thank you.
Members of the Board of Education, Dr. Sabo, members of the faculty, guests, parents, and members of the graduating class of 1986. Has a nice ring to it. Tonight it's my happy duty to welcome everyone to the 29th annual graduation ceremony. To the graduates of the class of 1986, I compliment you. You have set a lot of positive goals for yourselves, and you have some paths to follow coming up. I hope the goals that you set for yourselves in the future are not only materialistic. And I hope you make the world a better place for your children. And that's a goal that I set for you tonight. I wish you all the happiness of a productive life, the respect of your fellow human beings, and the continued love of your families. I'm proud of you. Congratulations.
Recognition and thanks must be given to school administrators, teachers, counselors, and coaches who challenge our determination by stimulating our intellectual growth and physical dexterity. Parents and relatives who stress the importance of close family ties and love by forwarding unending support. And cherished friends who understand problems as well as share good times. The Watchung Hills class of '86 should be congratulated because it consists of a wide variety of individuals, each possessing his or her own unique personality and talent. I'm sure that our future will be rewarding, and as the saying goes, there is only one success, to be able to spend your life in your own way. Good luck, guys. Thank you.
Most of you who know me know that I think some serious reforms should be made to the educational system. Yet, despite its faults, I've learned some relevant information from my courses. More importantly, I've learned how to think in high school. First, I've learned how to be logical, to reason things out. But more importantly, I've learned to think about what I'm doing, to question whether I am preparing myself for future events, whether I am being responsible. The point is that I grew up in high school, and I think to a large extent all of us grew up here. I think that we are all much more concerned about our futures, whatever they may be, than we were when we entered high school, and that is what this speech is about. It's sad in a way to leave, but on the other hand, it's time to move on. Remember the good times, remember the bad times, but most of all, remember that we grew up here in high school. This graduation represents the completion of that growth. Thank you.
I respect and admire every member of the faculty at Watchung Hills, and I would like to explain my appreciation for them. They are always there for the students.
There has rarely been a time when a teacher has denied extra help to a troubled student, even if it meant staying after school. You teachers are a breed apart. It isn't very often that you find someone who will put up with 100 teenagers a day and can go home and lead a relatively normal life. And as a friend of mine put it today, you really gave us a fair shake. My second message is to the parents. You've taught us the difference between right and wrong, and although at times it seems like all of those wonderful insights and lessons never sank in, they really did. Thank you for understanding us when we came home with our heads shaved and our ears pierced. You just smiled and told your friends you didn't know us. We respect you for letting us be the people that we are, and more than that, we love you for always being there for us. And now, on behalf of the senior class, I would like to donate $1,100 to the People Care Center in Bridgewater. Thank you.
Mr. Friedrich, as President of the Board of Education, you have a responsibility to receive the members of this class. We have 320 members of our senior class who have met all local requirements and all state requirements. They are entitled to receive our diploma this evening, and they are a very special group of young people. Therefore, it is with a feeling of pride and pleasure that I present to you before this group the members of the class of 1986.
First of all, I'd like to accept the class on behalf of the Board of Education, the administration. I'd like to thank also the teachers that are here tonight. And I certainly would like to add my congratulations to the class of 1986. Thank you and congratulations again, and I wish you well. Ladies and gentlemen, the future of America.
What a wonderful, 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 wonderful world. Don't know much about history. Don't know much biology. Don't know much about a science book. Don't know much about the French I took. But I do know that I love you. And if this one could be with you, then wonderful world. What a wonderful, wonderful world this would be. What a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful world. Now I don't claim to be an A student, but I'm trying to be. I think that maybe by being an A student, baby, I could win your love for me. Don't know much about the Middle Ages. Looked at the pictures and I turned the pages. Don't know nothing about no rise and fall. Don't know nothing about nothing at all. Girl, it's you that I've been thinking of. And if I could only win your love, what a wonderful, wonderful world this would be.